Alright. Good evening. Probably just trying to explore this area, like this growth there. Unlock the entire underground area last time. I am currently not sure how much there's gonna be to it. I forgot to activate my owl. Okay. Can you... Oh, you have a gun, that's why you don't attack me close by. I really need something that just pierces through the shield. Ow. I don't even know if there is anything that pierces through shields in the game. I could try the downward hit, if that pierces. Gonna be honest though, the prevalence of guns in this area is kind of annoying. Yeah, I was not prepared. I haven't played in a while, and I'm gonna be honest, playing like 3 different Metroidvania adjacent games at the same time with different control schemes, a bit. I wish I could just have the same control scheme everywhere, but they're too different for that, I think. Also get my owl out this time. The sickle here is still amazing. Okay, I can remove his armor for scraps, but I cannot remove his shield, which is a tad bit sad. Oh, unfortunate. I also think I may move back to the forward punch, to the lunge. And I forgot, cannot use that at the same time. No instant cancel into a parry. Yeah, let me actually... turn my abilities back. I'm gonna take... forward punch. I will keep the chain whip though, for parrying. And having the owl just passively do stuff, I'll gladly take that. Especially since the only other ghost or homunculus I currently do not have active is the one where I need to keep holding a button. And I do not like that. I can be fast enough. Perfect. I want to explore this entire underground area because it feels like I'm not supposed to be here yet. Wonderful. I've been down there. There is an area I can't get to yet. So yeah, the only other one I could add is the one to hold, but that one... too early. The one that I have to hold, this thing homes? Interesting. I have to press and he automatically disappears whenever I use a dodge or a normal hit. So he's kind of... I'm pretty sure he deals more damage baseline, but otherwise, everything else he's kind of inferior. Alright, up I go. There is something else in this... Oh wait, this area is massive still, okay. I just realized that those guys hurt pretty bad whenever they hit you. Oh yeah, he has a shield. Also, the second hit, it only blocks one hit. Dodging through them is probably smarter than parrying. So, what do we have down here? This air already looks sick. Oh, you can. Why do they have those gas masks? Also, can I just take you with me? No. It also didn't really do all that much damage. However, it feels like they have a limited angle at which they can shoot. Which makes that a whole lot easier. Right, before I go down, I'm gonna go through that growth. Which requires me, I think, to start from the very right. And then have a jump. Okay, jump fragment, I'll take that. No hidden path, unfortunately. What are you doing down here? What the fuck? How did you get here? That way. Yo? Thank goodness you're alive. How did you get here? That's my line. Been looking all over for you. I can see that. I'm sorry for making you worry. You've been collecting junk all this time? I thought I told you to stop. It's not safe. You know how it is. Everyone's gonna pull their weight. Gordon can't do anything. Hey, I want you to have this. Thanks for helping you all. Mutated mineral. A rare mineral excavated from Magnolia mine, permeated with fossilized blight. A curious item unearthed by Levy. Someone else may have further insight to offer. Oh, then it's good I got this early. Are you sure? I don't even know what to do with it. You don't want it? No, I'm glad to take it, thank you. Who knows? Maybe I'll find something even better next time. You don't have to, you know. I have good old city to worry about. You know, I thought I'd never see you all again, but I made a wish, and then you found him. Maybe life gets easier for everyone in the lowest stratum. If I make another wish like that, maybe it'll come true again. It's my way of hope. You know how dangerous it is outside, especially when you're alone. You sound just like Gordon, but you know I can take care of myself. Besides, I'm not alone. Anyways, you're not alone. You have another homunculus? What did you mean by not alone? Good question. Also my question. Tenant notice, warning, the burrowed beasts detect when the burrow is approached. These creatures are able to detect and consume magicite and are presently being studied at biological research facility. However, if we come across any, eliminate them as they impede our survey. Below stratum, the survey team has already suffered enough casualties. Report eliminations to squad leader Lars. Okay. Those will fall down. Oh shit! You're basically Garm. Wait. No, think about it. Wasn't the big hammer man in the Lisa also called Garm? How do I get up there? Not like this. from over here. Because I can't get enough height is the problem. And that just falls after a while, yes, but it grows back. It does grow back. Alright. What the... What the fuck are you? Ow. I do not have a heal. Okay. That's a bigger boy. It's probably gonna take me a while to get through that. Well. The big projectile is a problem, probably. I wonder, is this the bird beast they spoke of, or something else? Because these guys don't seem all that dangerous. Do they take more damage when they burst the armor? That's a good question. That was also how I get to the... which I probably need for the... I take so much damage from everything down here. But yeah, getting here because if this starts like a quest line, I'm glad I came here first. Forgot my bird. Okay, getting through this relatively well without taking too much damage. Ow. Yeah, just absolutely everything up here is just dealing way too much damage. Oh, there's another one of those guys. Okay, shoot me then. You know what? I'll leave you. The shield guys are annoying. But since they don't really move, they're not really an obstacle either. I can't farm them, but that's probably about it. Alright, this room... So, one neat thing is that you always know whether or not you have completely reviewed a room. So you don't need to check for hidden walls when the room is blue. Ow, I thought I petted. Apparently didn't. And this time, I'm just gonna ignore these guys. thing hurts. So it looks like it has like 3 attacks. And it's not that tanky. Grimoire! Oh, wonderful, new items. I should probably visit the shop at some point. What do I have equipped? The thing that restores health? No. Okay, so one advantage of this area is that all of the stuff is ancient, which means we don't have the fancy new flying gun drones to deal with. Fuck. The saw drones are apparently enough. It's kind of weird to me how this is basically cyberpunk. Or a cyberpunk setting, I should say. With the weird homunculi. Ow. Okay, so the sound is more important than the actual visual effect of the fog. Ow, I tried to parry. I was a bit late on it. Also, I wanted to check what relics have I equipped. More XP, reduces damage taken, reduces cooldown for abilities. I need one more for the Helix Crystal to heal again. For that I'd probably have to go to the... Ow. The projectile being so slow really does not help me. I do wonder if I can parry that from below. It does look like the parry ability is just a full surround. I am happy that I got that parry relatively early. It deals amazing damage. Ow. Stop it. Alright. Oh, they freeze. The weird gumboys freeze. Too early. That was probably a very much so too early. Being able to just barely reach him. Lovely. I think with the sword that wouldn't be possible because it doesn't have as much vertical as the scythe. Okay, you can mine with other abilities, not only your primary. And here I'm gonna need the... I don't actually need the wolf for that. Okay, what are you? Survey Team Gauntlet. Increases the intensity of status effects inflicted on enemies by 10% when attacking. Steady Gauntlet was equipped by the lowest threat and depth survey team. As the Blighted Fumes grew even thicker, the survey team was equipped with specialized bodies and equipment to help withstand it. Oh right, the entire survey team was made up of homunculi, if I recall correctly. And since they didn't have tuners, they kind of went bonkers. Ooh, that looks like a face on the drop back there. Doesn't look too happy. Worried. The fumes affect both humans and homunculi. You have been exposed to them for some time now. How are you feeling? I'm okay for now, but the deeper we go, the harder it gets. Humans are more fragile than homunculi. If you sense discomfort, do not hesitate to speak up. Worried about me? Insofar as it would impede me. Good answer. Okay, equip relics. Right, you need 2 as well. I think I'm gonna remove that one to add both of these. I don't think I can enhance any abilities here. There is also something else still here, which I can probably grab somehow. Might be I need other abilities for it first though. Yeah, there's something up here, which I don't think I can get up there right now. Okay, you immediately just noticed the 10% more damage. Actually, it's like 10.1% or something, I think. Not quite 10%. Depth survey record. First survey of the depth. Captain Chief Attuna Joran. Attuna is Jared Allen Linden. Attuna Liliabs and the Joran's request. Accompanying homunculi, shackled beast, 10 miners, 10 excavators. From the second survey onward, a newly formed advanced survey team will conduct the regular investigations. Kraos. Fully restores HP when Lolly is below 15% of maximum health B. One-time use between respites. A magical device designed to ward off harm. It is engraved with the most intricate runes of Hound Smidius, one of several totems. Okay, that's actually, I think, my first totem. Okay, I cannot get through here, so back to the respite. And then before I do anything else, I'm first gonna... go back to the village and check what new equipment I can buy. Which thankfully I can fast travel to. Fast travel to... not the subterranean. Crimson Forest, Tethered Steeple, Magicite Mine, Old City Lower Stratum. That isn't actually where I wanted to go, was it? No, here. No, wait, here. Old City Market. Wait, is there a Old City Central and High Stratum? I also completely ignored the main quest. There is a bad news and letting you correct then. Craftery dagger bangle for more damage, I assume. I'm probably gonna buy everything once. Ooh, carapaces. Leg enhancement gear. Increase movement speed and jump height. That's an absolute yes. Healing with accurate. Oh, you can buy antiquated parts. I will do that. Then definitely a carapace. Cannot afford that. Cannot afford that. Okay. Alright, then. Proof stats but does not grant any additional actions. Arcane instruments that enhance one's physical capabilities. They are fashioned from magic side, imbuing them with magic in the process. You just give me defense. You, on the other hand, press RT to activate a barrier that momentarily nullifies enemy attacks. When timed correctly, it unleashes a shockwave, knocking enemies back. An arcane instrument shaped like a seashell, it deploys a protective barrier. Its portability and ease of use have led to widespread adoption, both locally and in far-off land. So this is... I need to stand still to use it. I cannot use it during a dodge, but at the end of one. It doesn't appear to have a cooldown. I think I just used the baseline one and then the totem. I have a new one. Proof stats, primary defense. Up to 2 places can be equipped at a time, which is plus 10 and plus 15, and here it is plus 15 and plus 10. Right, enhance abilities. Equip relics. Unfortunately, I couldn't get one. Speed's appealing word activation. Couldn't get the one for movement speed abilities. I can unlock. What do you need? Obsolete core, right. Releasing explosives when enemies are within range. The explosive detonator will contact any damage over a wide area, so cluster bomb. Formations are often used for reconnaissance, but they were just as useful for delaying messages and delivering items of importance, like bombs. On the other hand, we have to scream. 9 seconds cooldown, you have 7 seconds cooldown. Benumbed Howl. I'll get just both. This looks like I get up to like 3 additional ones from the space, or maybe 5. Actually, I think it could be 5. Abilities. This has more power, more break damage, higher speed. This has lower speed but more AoE. I'm just gonna try it. And then this one has more cooldown, no break damage, but does freeze. Alright. Now, back down I go. To the crystalline realm and check what's to the left, which looks like it's close to a boss. Did you just fucking punch me? He did. I don't think I need to stand on that. Yeah, he's just throwing bombs at me. But shouldn't be too difficult. Ow. Yeah, no. It's go- yeah, he just fucking bailed, what? I was honestly hoping I'd get the wall climb ability. Too early. Where the fuck are you going? Oh, so do you take damage from that? Go for it, owl. Ow. But at least the normal guys can't punch me. This looks like I'll slide. No. Ow. Bombs. Unfortunately, he can just Those shields are amazing. They parry all directions. A new model core. Homunculus core is commonly found in the central stratum. Due to the outer casing's low resistance to magic, they are susceptible to corruption from the fumes, which has led to innumerable outbreaks of mutants. Ooh, that's actually a lot more range than I thought it would be. Okay, this is where I came from. All of this looks like it hides some paths. I do kind of love the forward punch. Grab me those materials. Where do I go? Go left first? I go left first. The speed those things fly at is confusing to me. Okay, I think I go to the right first. Actually. Okay, this is just to mine a little bit. That is actually rather pretty. That's a big crystal. Okay, just a little bit of a secret material stash. Ow. I love that. And both ways just lead to here. That's a... I don't think I think I need to run through them, but I cannot get enough speed here. That was an amazing shot with those bombs. I do not like the flying enemies, especially not this many of them. Even though, to be fair, they aren't that strong. How do I get to there? Can I get there from above? Or do I have to come from the right side? They have different timings. Aha. Increases break damage dealt to enemies by 10%. A talisman worn by a tuner who was driven mad by the crystalline realm, tainted by the fumes. It has lost its protective magic and emits a frenzied and destructive power. Amazing that. However, I could have just jumped it like that. Yeah, this entire area looks sick. Oh, I can't get up from this side. So I assume the intended route was actually to go via here. Slowly up through those. Or fast, considering that the floor will die from under you. And down on this side. What's to the left? I think he died. Yeah. I don't remember if the previous one had any kind of like spikes. Oh, another spit. I'll take that. Any kind of spikes or like endless pits that you can die to. Right. Damage dealt, break damage specifically. And enhance abilities. I do have a new core, don't I? New model core here. Or for the punch. Increases power, increases break damage, increases probability of inflicting status effect, and increases attack range. Yes to all of that. There were more, weren't there not? Okay, apparently we're not more. So this is just an idiot cage. You again! Unfortunately for you, I have a way better punch now. Unfortunately for me, I can still not parry it. I have a feeling I have to fight this guy again afterwards. Yeah, he just bailed again. Robbie Homunculus from the lowest armed up survey team. The lowest armed up survey team. I was here with myself once, but nothing could handle fumes here. I remember hearing from a tune that they had to cook up some sort of special team to sniff around in the depths. If that homunculus is able to withstand the depths, it is not to be taken lightly. It appears we face a formidable opponent. And I ain't no expert, it looks like the fumes down here eventually got to him too. If it is indeed the blight, then yeah, we're lucky it's not raining. I'm just gonna stand down here. Like, it wasn't very well thought out. Another one. Ah, I missed that. Ow. I ran into that. Yeah, this is a situation where I would love to have the gun. Or fire. I do wonder how high the chance of inflicting the status effect is now with the upgraded version. What the fuck are you? I do not think I can damage you. There is... Okay. Fuck. So if I can... Fuck, another one of those growths. Thankfully, that's just a possibility. Magic Vial, an additional relic slot. I'll gladly take that. And that's everything in this room. Alright, up I go then. I just realized there are two different ones. Of the, like, snakes that come from the ground. Oh, we have growths now. That's also not really a good sign. That's kind of never a good sign. Okay, so we have the ones with a spike, like beak, which do attack with their beaks. And we have the ones without a spiked beaks who attack with, like, ice magic attacks. I kind of guessed that would be in there. So let's see what's behind door number red. Bunch of material. I guess it makes sense that you find a lot of materials which are made out of crystals in the crystal mines, or like the crystalline realm. Ow. 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 Alright, let's go over here first. This seems to link over to there. Okay. And that should also allow me to run through. Perfect. Alright, I will first finish exploring the left side though. Ow. Yeah, that's the one with not really a beak, more like mandibles. Nearly didn't see you up there. Another one of these. I do wonder, are they just grown into the rock, or why do they live in there? Alright, so there's an item over there I might want to grab. Dodged it. Didn't dodge that. Materials? Uneventful core. Ooh. To enhance Nola's ability specifically. So, how do I get further up? I don't think I do get further up. Which means now it is time to look at the right side. Ow. This looks so slow when you're frozen. But this entire area looks like I'll get a wall climb of some sort. Can I just immediately upgrade one of Nola's abilities? No, I need 2 of them to better my sword. Yep, that's another boss fight room. Ow. Okay, I was not prepared. He's also just hiding on the roof, which is not very cool of him. Anyway, in this case, I think the gun is actually just gonna be necessary. Can I enhance that? No. The numeral core I used for Origin Gem Core. Alright, and Laris. Wait, how did I not take down? Oh, the totem revived me, okay. I was wondering how I didn't take damage, but yeah, that was just a totem. Ooh, 5 of them. Still not too difficult. His patterns kind of like get bigger, but not really all that much more complicated. And he bails again. What's going on here? Feels like he does not want us to continue. And from now on I kind of want my petty back. Can I? I in fact can. Ow. 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 Holy shit, I'm getting wrecked. Just literally having a combo. Another one of them. Okay, the first struck is annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna get my petty back. It's a bit disappointing that I can't have the guy with the gun. So comparatively to the first game, in the first game every single spirit was its own singular ability, which meant not bringing one. There were so many it didn't really matter, but the fact that these guys basically have an actual personality, like game-wise, makes me feel bad for not bringing them. And now I go back up and do it again. Then I go back up and do it again. Why did they disappear at first? Get me, I need more scraps. Okay, heal. Finally. I still don't know what I need scraps for, but I kinda want to have more of them. Ow. There's a bunch of these now. Oh, it's on cooldown. Yeah, this looks like a wall climber. Oh shit, and a tuna. It would appear we're not the only ones down here. Why are they smoking? That won't do. What kind of people running around down here? I see you're a tuna too. Not one I recognize though. I'm Joran, the chief tuna, and you are? Lilac, I think. I can't remember much from before I woke up. All I know for certain is that I fell to the lower stratum. I believe a woman with white hair may have saved my life. A woman with white hair? I see, and the tuna Lilia is. No wonder I didn't recognize you. Lilia, is that her name? It probably was her, although I haven't seen her in a long time myself. I have to make my way up, find Lilia. If it's the Strantal Central Stadium you need to get, you'll need the grand lift back in working order. I'm afraid I can't give you the key, but I can activate the lift for you back in Old City. Thank you. Not a matter. We've been trying to get the lift back up and running ourselves. That having been said, its magic supply system is in need of repairs. The person that assigned to the task, Yellow, hasn't put back yet. He should be at the disposal site. I understand. I'll go look for him. Sorry to put you through this. What are you doing down here? I've been looking into the land of origin, trying to find the cause of the blighted fumes. There's some sort of old barrier blocking the way ahead, though. I'll have to come back to later. An old barrier? Well then, back to Old City for me. I'll be seeing you. The chief of tuna, did he? He didn't tune him. Looks like his core is still intact. That's a relief. So he just beat the shit out of Lars and then left him. The underbelly of the Stratum, the source of magic. Is this the land of origin? I can't believe it actually exists. Blight contamination was greatly underestimated, commencing investigation of the depths. Look, a child. A child in the land of origin? What is it doing here? Oh, is it a white priestess? One with the blood of the frost priestesses. One with the blood of the frost priestesses. You two help me. We must save this child. I assume this child is Lilac. Lilac? Yeah. Yeah, it's the child's name. Well, at least quick confirmation. Are you certain you wish to do this, Lilia? Yes, I am ready. We can't go to the Frost Estate, but we must protect this child at any cost. Okay. Lilac, I see it was done. Lilac, I see it was done. I was in the land of origin, and Nola and Lilia. What does this mean? We knew one another. I don't know. Just what were those memories? To have lifted a hand against the very child I was asked to save. How could I have hoped to atone for this? I'm incapable of destroying my own core. Don't say that. We've both hurt each other. Thanks to you, I've learned a little more about myself. But there's so much I still don't know about this world and myself. Come with me, please. If that is what you wish for. Upon my honor as a member of the Lower Stratum Depth Survey team, I pledge to follow wherever you go. Okay, so House Milius and House Frost. An air press rate when facing all laws equipment can be used to cling to walls with it. One may avoid enemies and traverse new paths. While in the air, input left or right toward a wall to cling into it with laws. By clinging to a wall, press A to jump off. By scaling walls, new paths and items hidden in high places may be discovered. Walls that slope beyond a certain angle cannot be scaled. And that's the barrier. It's an old barrier that won't with a key. We can't go any further. Okay, very responsive way of wall climbing. I don't think he can swim though. Alright, from what I gather, it exists at the House Milius and the House Frost, and they don't like each other. However, one of the Milius attuners found a child of the Frost and basically saved her. But what exactly? Because the Frost was already given in another level, in another area, as basically like for the Shackled Beast, basically going like, yeah, the Milius kind of dicks, but the Frost they're okay, I guess. Oh yeah, you know what? Fuck you, I can do that too now. And yeah, it makes sense that you have others that look like Garm if he's like just a mining robot or mining homunculus. In that case, I expect most homunculi to have a basically like normal enemy variant of them. That, however, also explains why Nola was just down there. Set up basically as a guardian. Bunch of materials, lovely. Wait, can I walk on there? No. Fuck. Were there other places to climb over here? Which I'm just gonna fast travel to this one. And then probably... there is something in this area still. I'm gonna go to the left first and then to the right and see if I can find something there. I fucked up the parries. Ow, and the dodge. Ow. Yeah, this is a very responsive wall climb. A jagged crystal! Increases damage by 20% when her HP is less than 50%, so it's a red tear stone basically. An inert core that is fused with a chunk of magicite, causing an uncanny reaction. The remnants of the soul once contained within the inert core long for a more complete death, and the magicite responds of the desire for transforming in the process. Okay, that's here. Then I'm just gonna fast travel down here. I don't know how I feel about fast travel being unlocked this early. Like, 3 of the more important traversal abilities, fast travel, an air dash, and a double jump, being unlocked this early. Don't know how I feel about that. Ow, fuck. Ow, fuck. Okay, if you get frozen, you actually are just too slow horizontally to get through most of these platforms that you need to get to. Now, what have I missed here? A hidden wall, maybe? look like it. Ah, up there. Indeed, a hidden wall. For some more materials, I guess. Yes. Then... So the land of origin I cannot get to. That's probably a way later thing. So let's see if I can find what's still missing in the area to the right. If I see it correctly, also, any fast travel also immediately counts as a heal, as a rest. Yeah, I can see there's a... Okay, I need to jump there. A giant fragment. Lovely. So this is now a completely completed area. Completely. Those Stratum streets are done, even though it's just one piece. I could go to the subterranean waterway. I think my actual next step is supposed to be up there, over here. I don't think I'll go there currently. I still can't do anything here in the mine. So... yeah, so, waterway it is. Oh, he's not here. The magic supply system we need to fix the lift is at the disposal site. Here I should be there right now. Where is the disposal site, though? The chief at is down in Crescent Rome, but even Tunis is supposed to steer clear of there. I'm sure he has his reason, still I wish he didn't feel the need to do everything by himself. Alright. Craft. We can craft the leg enhancement gear and relic slots. Restricted areas have been used, something like letting you go down. Right. What a gifted little tuna you. That's kind of condescending. Right, there's water down here, which I can't do anything with yet. I nearly drowned, but a tuna came to me. All of us clever cast aside, tuna stood how it felt. I assumed that a tuna was Lilium. Which, again, very much so reminds me of the first game, where the white priestess was Lily. Ow. That deals a lot of damage. Ow. Forgot my owl. The owl can't hit things in water though, so it doesn't really matter. You haven't been abandoned for long, but one day you would just like us. A new grimoire. Lovely. Fish! So I technically can hurt him. But factually, I don't think it's worth it. Question, can I? I can parry in water. Okay, yeah, here I just straight up am going to need the ability to dive. Which I do not yet have. Which, you know, it's a waterway. It kind of makes sense that you need a way to swim. Yeah, just burn them. That's great. Rat. Okay, we have rat factories. I do not like that in the slightest. However, I have a feeling 11 slots actually, yeah. Definitely the jump height. Quest items, yeah, the mutated mineral. Key items, literal just keys. Abilities. Put me the drill in there, and then the parry here. Because I have the feeling that the drill might be really good against the rats. Okay, now I need to... Okay, and now also have an underwater attack. It's not ideal, because I can only hit what's in a very specific angle in front of me. Like, this guy already is way too low. But it works. It does work. It also has quite the range there, and can juggle enemies, which is always funny. Okay, the drill is not as effective as I'd hoped it'd be. Maybe if I had like one more upgrade. Oh, we have downwards current. Fuck. Okay, so we do have a way further in. Hate the rats. Yeah, if the drill was a little bit more upgraded, it would probably be amazing against those rats. Oh, and the rats all explode when you kill their nest. That definitely helps. Anything up there? A spider web. This honestly looks like a hidden path, but apparently not. I also just noticed that the water does move me towards a side. He missed me. Chest. Chloe's bracelet. Improves stats. Perimeter defense. Up to 2 bracelets can be equipped at a time. A distinctive bracelet engraved the name of a tuner. Chloe. Judging by the intricate craftsmanship, it was likely a gift from a loved one. I don't think it helped, looking at the area. Okay, we do have some elevators. Comes even everything we do, yeah. Ow. I wish I had a shield like the other guys with the drills. So I very much assume the one sitting upstairs wasn't talking to Lilac, but the other homunculi. Or like the homunculi we have with us. Okay, yeah, this is not possible. So the markers are just numbered. Yeah. Yell at the... Ow. Holy shit, you hurt. Okay, is this just to get back up? Okay, yeah, here I need the grappling hook, which I also do not own yet. That very much tells me that I cannot proceed here, at least for a while. Equipment. Chloe's bangle. You're 35 and 35. What does Chloe's bangle do? Wait. That is health and defense. But here potency down, and here we have defense down a lot. So I think I'm not actually gonna equip it. Maybe I find someone who's called Chloe. Well, there's someone up there. On a tuner. It appears we were too late. What is this? Blighted note. Whoever finds the most fortunate of coming across this letter, do me the honor of seeing to it that my arcane instrument is left in good hands. For someone that spent so much of her life running away, things down here were pretty good. I suppose that there is a cruel finality to death, but my belongings will serve as proof that I lived. This will prove most useful. We should be grateful. What else wish? We should honor it, for the sake of those that remain. Alright, we have the dive apparatus. Very nice. Attacking, recovery, expansion, and dashing are maybe performed just as effortlessly as in solid ground. Wonderful. That does help. I still do not have a grappling hook. Also, I do not need to breathe. And yeah, this has just absurd range, apparently. The parry. Okay, yeah, I need the grappling hook for that. However, this one I can just scale. This leads to here. Which unfortunately I can't get through because there's a growth I have to hit from the top. Oh wait, that's a waterfall. Eye of the Beast. Increased materials obtained from breaking objects by 15%. An arcane instrument created by House Frost in ancient times. The eye, sealed within, is said to have been extracted from a beast dwelling in the Crimson Forest and reacts to magic. Originally conceived as part of research of it, it was deemed unethical by the Sorcerer Association and subsequently disposed of. The Sorcerer Village does kind of sound like better guys than the House Melius. Okay. I cannot go against that. Where'd you come from? I can go against that though. Okay. So that's an instant kill. I think I'll go first to the right, grab that item. Tomorrow is Works Council Day. Those things hurt badly. The parry timing isn't as bad as I originally anticipated. Uh-huh. And there's a closed door. A jumped fragment, I'll take that. Gladly so. I don't have any option of destroying growths underwater yet, I'm pretty sure. Did I grab that item? I didn't grab that item. Oh, do I need the grappling hook for that? I think I need the grappling hook for that. Okay, yeah, then that idea died. Okay, to here. Screw the elevator. Or the prepared staircase. Alright, I said this isn't possible, but now it very much so is. So I assume triggering and then running away is my best chance against these guys. Ow. Even just a spikes deal a good amount of damage. They do not explode if you kill them first. And yeah, if they trigger once, they just die. They just explode. Okay. Oh, nearly missed that. The honor of my core. Wonderful. So that means I should be able to upgrade my sword. And then you just need to stand at an angle that it doesn't hit you. Ow. So much to that. Hiding behind walls is probably the smartest thing. I quite like that the music sounds muffled here underwater. Oh, and this is a path back to here. Oh, and the rats can't survive in water. Alright, grab materials. Then we can move over here. Let me actually check on the map. Crimson Forest. The growths are still blocked because I cannot do anything to them. Oh, this is the entrance. Right. There is still something hidden. Are you? Yes. I do not like this area. I hate instant kill mines. And there's also a current. Ow. Attuner's pendant increases damage dealt by 20% when attacking in water. A pendant worn by an attuner and left with the homunculi in the waterway, while simple in its workmanship. It appears to have been a gift from the homunculi and remains in good condition. Something behind it makes it invaluable. Thankfully, in this case, I can just hit from below. The next one will probably kill me, though. I'll just stay very far away and hit it with my fist. Please explode. And then this is the downward that leads to here. Absolutely ridiculous, holy shit. Okay, here I need the hook. Here I need the hook. This here had water, so I could go there. There's something in this area still that I'm gonna want to grab, and I'm just gonna go from above. The oven's back. Yes, he indeed is. There's not actually that many people living down here, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the drill was probably the correct solution down here. Okay, the drill is actually kind of fun. The fact that you can basically enemies that are out of poise, that are broken, basically just juggling them. It's absolutely hilarious. All right, where's the hidden wall? Or where is whatever is hidden? Not here. Not here. Here. Big boy. He was... It's kinda sad, he was just here, mourning his brother. Okay, in this case, now, fast travel to the steeple. Because I'm pretty sure there was water in that area. Fuck you, I have range now. Yeah, the wall climb does definitely give me more options on how to get places. Oh right, you're the fire. I thought you're the guys with the chainsaws. Too early. Ah, missed me. Drill. Juggle them. Since they can only restore their break after they've landed on the floor, having them just juggle might be really good. Right, I went in there, but I couldn't get to down here. Which this seems to be just some area, while we have forward movement down here. Is this a new area? Final disposal site. Oh, so this is actually where I need to go, I think. Trash dump for the up and south of Stardums. Nobody ever comes down here. Okay, we have pillbugs. Ow, holy shit, you deal damage. On the other hand, you're not really that scary attack-wise. Can I parry you? Yes, but it doesn't deal damage to you. Huh, interesting. So they have a melee and a ranged attack and a shield from the front. Thankfully they don't have instant turns, so the shield isn't actually that annoying. And I can just pierce it with the drill. More water area down here. That's... Oh, spiders. I remember you from from Ender Lilies. Oh, they don't stop. So unlike the ones with the dirt balls, they just continue charging until they either hit a wall or you. Or you jump over them. And you shoot in basically the lower directions out. We also have the jumpy boys. Once again. Can I parry those? Yes. To great effect. So I need to get up there somehow. This is toxic water. Yep. Cleaning, cleaning, please stand back. 500 materials. Oh yeah, they have blue eyes. They don't attack me. We were all thrown out, but I have lots of work. I am happy. That's kind of sad. Considering that he was probably programmed to be. Can a robot be happy? Can you understand what happiness is if you were programmed to be happy? Respite. Enhance the sword. Increases combo and combo speed. And also it's a higher level now. So, let us equip it. Relics, which one's new? Right, the pendant. And the Eye of the Beast, both of which only cost 1. Yep, noticeably faster. With a 4th attack. That's a boss. It's a massive pill bug. How do I get past you? I don't need to. Ooh, that one hurt. I can parry that. Okay, so this is basically just an infinite loop. And he just straight up fucking explodes. Oh man, did garbage talk? What an awful thing to say, even if it is entirely untrue. If you don't mind, can you get me out of here? Did urine just get garbaged? Thank you for saving me. I'm Yarrow, not Yorvan, Yarrow. I'm Yarrow and a tuna. What are we doing inside the ball of garbage? A magic supply system in the lower stratum is broken, which means the central stratum is inaccessible. I came down here to try and find a solution, but well, you saw what happened. What did he have in mind? We're trying to reach the central stratum too. I say, would you be willing to help repair the magic supply system then? He does not seem very confident. Up ahead, there's a giant bug-like homunculus whose core is fused with the supply system. But, well, I'm no good with bugs, so I'm surprised you made it this far. I thought I'd get over it, but just the size of that thing. I don't deserve to be in a tuna. This pile of garbage is where I belong. Leave it to us, we'll take care of it. If you could. Everything has gone. How did they even get down here? New model core, lovely. First I go up because I already see. Perfect. Mimic. Totem safe me. Bunch of materials. Also lovely. Anything further up? Farm disposal site. Please don't be a set of okay, no mines. Okay, a sword definitely increased in damage there. Do you have an exploding one? Okay, there's a bunch of grappling hooks, or like, I assume they are anchor points for the grappling hook. And there are spiders. If it's a big bug, it could be something that allows me to use the grappling hooks. Ow. Okay, yeah. Definitely missing vertical compared to the scythe. Fuck you and your shield. The drill just going through shields is massively appreciated here. Alright, those don't fall down when you... because they're hanging on a thread. There's... alright, grappling hooks. Screw you all. That was some distance he got. Or some height he got. Fuck. Shouldn't have healed that. Before I continue here, I just realized there's still an area I can go in there. But I think I'll actually continue here because I feel like... Wait, where am I? Current location. Okay, I'm not too far. I'm gonna go down. Garbage ball. I'm really surprised. Oh wait, that's toxic water. I'm not gonna go down. Yeah, that thing actually just explodes. Have a heal. Can I actually? No. That was a lot more damage than I wanted. Okay, so those guys do fall down. This isn't the hidden path right now. Drill. Okay, just the fact that he can pierce shields gives him a incredible staying power in the team. Oh wait, there's a white flower. Alright, do not die to the spider this time. Alright, you do. You throw those around. Ow, I died to the spider again. Fuck. The damage has actually increased a lot still from my previous one. Also, Hati cannot enter water. As I have just learned. Okay, yeah, 4 hits is a good amount of hits. That doesn't take too long. do want to kill that spider. Well, he fucked up. Went to places he don't belong. They can actually dodge, that's kinda neat. I wonder if this deals more damage of the benumbing scream or the chain whip deals more damage. The benumbing scream, I think, probably does less damage. But then with the... Oh, you have homing projectiles. Not anymore. Oh, it explodes when he's low health. Fuck you. And you as well. Okay, so I need to get up there somehow, so I can go through here. Totem safe me. Do have to show. Okay, I can go through there. I feel like this is a point of no return. So where's the... Alright. I cannot unfortunately get up there. And then I need there to go through that, which there's an item which I want. The wall climb is probably faster than using the platforms, but I don't think I control using the platforms. Nothing on the right. No mimic. Interesting. An obsolete core. Lovely. Wonderful. Okay, yeah, there I need the grappling hook again. Respite. Feels like a boss coming up. Hands, about the subterranean testing site. There were a lot of other homunculus kids at the subterranean testing site too. Why would they make homunculus kids though? Aren't they like robotic? We all have the same hair and looked alike. I thought of them as my brothers. You were there too. We spent a lot of time together. You don't remember, do you? I'm sorry. No, never mind. All the same, thank you for sharing that with me. Things on the mind. Hey, big guy, mind if I ask you something? Talking to me, kid. Why is he so fucking big? Yeah, only I don't know your name. Couldn't tell you. Don't remember it. Besides, the shell piece just suits me fine. And what's the thing you're always smoking? Perfume. Helps me keep a clear head. Think of it like a tranquilizer. Perfume? Don't go getting too curious though, it ain't for kids. Don't worry, I've inhaled enough crap to last me a lifetime. Like, are these enhanced people? Or are they actually just made? I could upgrade the gun with a new model core. I'm actually gonna think I keep those. So this is 4. You have more break damage and lower cooldown. While you have... Do you have... I think it's a... I think you also have a slightly more damage, but you have massive AoE. And then you have a forward charge with the lowest cooldown. Anyway, I think I'm gonna keep mine for now. Garbage collection. I suspect the number of homunculi have been disposed of at the final disposal site. That kind of sounds like a place where you do that. Thinking of the homunculus graveyard. Is that even real? Don't the recycling homunculi dismantle and recycle everything down here? They don't appear to be functioning as intended at present, though. It ain't just a disposal site that sees a shower of trash from up in central stratums. Folks in lower stratum are used to having trash rain down all the time. It ain't right, the way they treat both homunculi and other humans. And then the homunculi just get via Garm. Moonin scared, Garm sad. Oh, the owl! The owl is here. Moonin, Garm isn't a mutant anymore. Don't be scared, he's our friend. It is understandable for her to be wary of someone as exposing as Garm. And she must be scared of you too. I beg your pardon? She does appear the cleanest. What do you say, Moonin? Why isn't she scared of the beast then? The beast is even bigger. Silencing Light documents. Silencing Light, a portable arcane instrument presently in the experimental stages. Aim to nullify the effect of the fumes. The device detects when blight infestation has exceeded the limits of the purification vials and releases a lethal gas before the carrier can transform into blighted. It is being mandated that all residents of the low stratum, which is at great risk for fumes, carry it on a person. Oh, we just have poison capsules for the people we don't let into the city. That's great. This feels like I could go there. Mimic. The mimics, I don't think I'll ever break. Nope. No, don't get into the toxic water. Oh wait, item. Bunch of materials. Okay, I'll take those. Confirm, not a mimic. Ow. Have that. Fuck. Okay, that was quick. It was too quick. I do wonder if you get more homunculi still. It really feels like there's gonna be some more just from this space left. Ow. Don't just make it a bullet hell. Okay, I don't have that much range on it. That's just poison water down there. I prefer not to go in that. Hello, little buddy. Raw waste is bannable. Scrap metal is not. Homunculi for recycling. Sort waste and offer to the goods. Sort waste and offer to the gods. I clean very good, but Garbage King better. Garbage King master of cleaning. That sounds like Garbage King is the big bug. Journal of the Tuna. It's been half a year since I left my companions and the tuna squad. I thought our job was to aid the homunculi, but then the reality proved very different. Only the most gifted tuners are allowed the opportunity to tune. The rest of us with low resistance to the blight and a low aptitude for magic are designed to collect the parts and cores from the defunct mutants, which is cogs in the wheel of to both House Milius and Frost. I will work until we burn out. Okay, we can go down. Waste level exceeded. Unable to process. That's a no. I assume that we can somehow clean that. Okay, let me go to the right. Right, in that case, whoop. There's a gate, okay. So, this is toxic water, I'm gonna avoid that. Mimic? No mimic. Ah, laser. The laser spiders with the homing laser projectiles are probably the most annoying ones. That or the bullet hole ones. Okay, over. Open the gate. Why can't they even do that? Charmed fragment. Lovely. Okay, I don't think I can continue here because of the water. Thankfully, I have a wall climb, because otherwise I couldn't get out of here. Then down there is also poisoned water, isn't there? Alright. It doesn't immediately kill you. I don't think I'll survive the waterfall though, so... Here we also need to go from the left side. Which I can see where I need to go. A grimoire, lovely. Have a heal, actually not here. Ah, right, very right. Nope, that is closed off. So first, probably further to the left there. Actually, just a bunch of garbage over here. That was extremely close. I think going from there is faster. I need to get up there. Okay. Not my favorite area, but manageable. Now, is there further stuff down there? Maybe. No hidden path. But an item. House Millie's earrings increases damage up autonomous abilities by 20%. Earrings carrying the seal of House Millius. The owner craftsmanship beyond the thick coat of rust would suggest they were once worn by the house's lord. So that kind of makes me think there is more than only one autonomous ability. Because why else would you buff an entire subclass? To the left. Okay, I need the whatever gets rid of that growth. I think I would die, so I'm just gonna teleport back to this. Right. On the other hand, I'm pretty sure we will fight the boss soon. However, not today. Because tomorrow I have to wake up early. As such, I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you have a good night. What can I enhance? Still just those, okay. I hope you have a nice evening, hope you have a good night, and goodbye. I don't actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if I can stream tomorrow because we will probably have a long day. And I can't stream on Thursday because I have an appointment with my... what is it called? The guy who makes glasses. Optician? Is it optician? I don't know. So yeah, very sporadic this week probably. However, Friday and Monday is a holiday, so hopefully that gives me time. But yeah, have a good night, have a nice evening, and have a nice week.